Just me, or does it seem that Bible prophecy seems to be happening at a much faster rate? You know, when we look at the world, we see the world, it seems to be at a pinnacle where it's just getting absolutely crazy. I've been sent two clips this week that have actually shocked me to the core. It actually stunned me beyond belief. When I watched these videos, I could see the words of Christ in front of my eyes, to see that we are getting very, very near to the return of Jesus Christ. When we see what's actually happening in the world, it's very hard to put aside that things are moving very rapidly. What I ask you to do, like always, is to smash the like button and to share this with as many people, because people need to have open eyes to see what's happening before them. Now, I will give a bit of a discretionary warning, slightly offensive. I'm sure you'll be offended with some of the things you may hear, but they need to be seen to see where the world is actually going, but also something else. Have a look at this one first. Lost for words. You know, when I first watched it, I was truly and utterly lost for words, my head in my hand, thinking, what is the world coming to? Not only are people that are at these marches saying things like this, but even Hollywood and all them things that we see are targeting the younger generation. They are giving them an ideology that will destroy them in the end, and we need to pray and protect that generation, the kids in that generation, that God will protect them. Not only is this type of thing happening, but we're starting to see a spread into churches. Now, what you'll see is in a Lutheran church, but I've seen that it's going into other mainstream churches. Have a listen to what they said in this creed.
In body or spirit, and let us confess our faith today in the words of the Sparkle Creed. I believe in the non-binary God, whose pronouns are plural. I believe in Jesus Christ, their child, who wore a fabulous tunic and had two dads, and saw everyone as a sibling child of God. I believe in the rainbow spirit, who shatters our image of one white light and refracts it into a rainbow of gorgeous diversity. I believe in the church of everyday saints, as numerous, creative, and resilient as patches on the AIDS quilt, whose feet are grounded in mud and whose eyes gaze at the stars in wonder. I believe in the calling to each of us that love is love is love. So, beloved, let us love. I believe, glorious God, help my unbelief. Amen.
What do we say to that? This whole agenda within those two clips is the biggest agenda at the moment. And when we look through history, through other civilizations, whether it be the Spartans or the Romans, this happened before with them as well and destroys the civilization. But it's worse now because it's global, and it's becoming a global phenomenon. Such a small minority have such huge control. The narrative is all in their hands. And you know what we're seeing happening even in Ireland, the whole free speech law that they're looking to change, they've included gender in it in terms of incitement to hatred or violence. That if you have to, technically speaking, they could make it illegal to own a Bible because it can be offensive to that part of society. And this is where it's all going. I promise, and I feel it in my spirit, that we are very, very close to the return of Christ. A little bit of an eye-opener, keeping this short. Remember, regardless of what goes on in the world, God is always in control. Keep the faith.